This episode of Wine Chats is proudly sponsored by Podrum Food and Liquor. Welcome to Wine Chats with Bildo and Lindsay. My name is Billy Milovanovic, aka Bildo.
And my name's Lindsay Kirkwood, also known as Lindelin.
And this is an offensively funny podcast about drinking wine and chatting life. Hope you enjoy! Yahoy! Hi, Lenny. I never quite know how to approach you anymore because you always just make fun of my entrances. So
I judge her hard.
Good day.
I judge you. Get it?
Oh,
We're talking
I
about
love this. Lindsay, very good. What are we talking about today, Lindsay?
judging people. But I'm going to put a spin in there about like how I like to people watch too. Like just judging in all different forms and fashions.
So creepy. Yes, judging us, judging you, judging everyone. Okay, let's judge this wine because
I was just going to say that.
it's fabulous. As you can tell, we've not been drinking at all.
We're very professional. We have multiple episodes. And I'm going to let Billy do the wine today because it's her homeland wine again. So
Yes, this is another lovely Serbian wine. So this is a 2020 Sauvignon. We assume it's a Sauvignon Blanc because it's Blanc. It's a white wine. And it's a Serbian winery called Kovacevic. And honestly, Mr. Kovacevic, Mrs. Kovacevic, I'm like impressed.
So it's from Podrum. You can get like all kinds of like alcohol, wines, pantry items from Podrum.
Yes.
We have a code.
Wine Chats,
Very good.
10% off when you spend $100. So you should do it. Do it.
Totally. It's lovely. We've been sipping it for the last 3 episodes that we've been recording. Look at the fun little color.
I know. Actually, like, love the color of it. I don't know why it's so fresh, refreshing. What's happening?
like her
It's like
lemons.
lemons. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? Why are we milking me? It's weird. Lindsay, don't be weird.
I think they know by now, out of the two of us, the weird one.
Again, don't be like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
I love this.
I
Delicious.
have to admit, okay, so on this Podrum train ride that we've been on for the last few weeks,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I was a bit like, oh, Croatian wine.
Totally. Serbian wines.
Yeah.
We just had a couple of bad experiences.
Can I finish my thought?
No.
Hush your Yugoslavian tongue over there.
Oh.
Because we've had a couple, not many, but a couple in the past, and they've been dreadful. I'm not going to lie. Gross. I don't think I've disliked the rosé. I wasn't a fan of, but that's because I don't like rosé.
Yes.
These are delicious.
I couldn't agree more. I'm so happy and proud of my homeland because I was also like, oh my God, these are going to not be very good, but they've honestly been delicious. That lily wine that we had.
Yeah, the Merlot. That was so
That
good.
Merlot, I want to swim in it.
Not that far from me.
This I would also swim in.
Oh,
For a refreshing kind of day. Anywho,
yes.
let's get judgy.
Okay, easy. Where do we
Not
start?
right?
Where do we start? Look, you wanted to talk about this, so I feel like there's something on your mind about it.
I have a whole list.
Oh,
of course. Well, first of all, I mean, look, I don't know where we want to where we want to take this first. I first of all need to find my list.
Okay, well, you find your list. It's quite funny. I'll give like a sneak peek into our world. So
Yes.
in my kitchen, we're always at my island chatting at the beginning of the day, just because we're actually true best friends. Like we chat about life and stuff. And there's so many times where we're like, oh my God, thank God we're not being recorded right now.
Oh my God.
The shit that comes out of our mouth, the judgment that comes out of our mouth.
The venom.
Totally. And it is a safe space between
100%.
Billy and I.
So
So
you
we're
need a friend like this. Totally, right? Like everybody needs a friend that can be so judgy with.
that you can go to hell with for what you're
Yes.
saying and feel safe to say the shit about other parents, other kids, other
100%.
people.
And we're all doing it. Don't pretend you're not. Like everybody's doing it. We are all doing it. We're all judging.
Yeah.
The point is not to judge publicly.
Yeah, don't be a dick
like
about
we're
it.
about to.
Right. Minor detail. Damn it.
No, but I really take such, like, I have such hate in my heart
Oh.
for keyboard warriors.
Oh, right. I was like, where are you going with this? Yeah.
I don't know where to go to because I have so much to say about judging in general.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I think that like having a bestie you can like judge with openly, there's something so satisfying about it. Like you just need to get it off your chest sometimes. Like sometimes you see something happening and unfolding right in front of you and you are like, I'm keeping score in here so I can tell Lindsay all about it because we just need to nut it out. And I think you and I are so similar in a lot of ways that when we do get offended by something, we're both so like juicy about it. It's amazing.
And it's kind of in a healthy way to get it
Absolutely.
off of your chest and to chat about it because then you feel better, right? It's like going to a therapist. You can say whatever you need. Well, Can you? I don't know. I've never been to one. Can you say?
Oh, yes, you can. And you should. you are actively encouraged to tell.
But then they might be like, okay, so we need many, many more sessions.
Exactly. That's how they get your money. Anyway. So yeah, I think, like you said, it's so healthy to be judgy because we're all doing it. We're all thinking it. It's totally okay. I hate being part of cliques, which I was a part of when I first started hanging out with you. There were 3 of us. And that got too vicious for me.
Oh,
I feel. I used to tell you guys that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
We would walk through the city and they'd be like, ew, what is she wearing? Ew,
Yeah.
what does that have? Ew, ew.
Yeah.
I don't like doing that.
I do.
But when it's just the 2 of us, Lindsay.
Yeah.
But, sorry, do you have anything?
No,
else to go
continue.
on? But keyboard warriors can suck my big fat dick. Like, I cannot stand it
Yeah.
when people go out of their stupid little way with their pathetic little lives to get online and spew hate at people they don't know, people they don't. You think you know people because they put themselves on the internet? And then that gives you the right to say the things that like have been said to us, the things that you see happening all the time on any post. Open up any post anywhere on any news website or media outlet and check out the comments. Go onto Lizzo's comments. Go onto literally any celebrity. Go into their comment section, as we all have, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. The spew that people, like the hate that people spew.
Yeah.
There's nothing more like, I would line you all up and backhand you, roundhouse kick you in the face. Hate keyboard warriors.
Yeah,
Take it away,
I was
Lenny.
trying to take her wine away because she is feisty.
Instead, I took more and I'm going to...
Yeah, because there's a difference between us saying our playful judging and then there's like hatred and being like truly mean about things.
Totally.
So a funny little story because we are on Perth Now. Perth Now. Yeah. No. Whoa, I don't know what that was. You may judge that because that was fucking horrible. No, and it's funny because when you go onto a new platform and they have quite a wide platform following. And like when you start someplace new, you want to read the comments to see like how you're being portrayed and perceived and blah, blah, blah. I'm not doing that anymore because there was a lot of, and maybe this is where your keyboard warrior comment came from.
I've always been passionately hateful towards keyboard warriors.
But there's a lot of hate out there.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound dicky, but like the people who are actually famous, we're not famous. We're just Billy and Lindsay on social media. Yeah, Billy's trying.
We're trying.
But like I can see why like actual celebrities don't read the comments.
Totally.
Because these people, wow, they are mean and vicious and you want to fight back and you want to respond to them and reply the truth or set them straight, but there is no point. That's what they want you to do, right?
Totally.
So you just ignore them. But I think there's a difference between judging like, ooh, I wouldn't wear that top or that skirt
and saying that to your best friend who where it doesn't get out.
Yeah.
Past that, right?
To the bad skirt wearing girl.
Yeah.
Versus actually having like an online to get someone.
Totally. And people say the most vicious stuff. That's the thing as well. It's like people will just call you any name under the sun. Who the fuck are you? Like, who are these people sitting sweaty, growing around your couch, judging me? Like, what the fuck?
For the people that aren't watching,
I'm disgusted.
You should see Billy's facial expressions. You're going to need so much Botox after this.
I don't even care. It's so worth it.
Frown and brows and everything going on. You have so many more creases.
I'm going to try and smooth my face out while I go back to hating on keyboard. I honestly cannot stand them. And I've always felt this way. It's definitely like we've done a reel before a few years ago. Remember when people used to put up the craziest comments up for us on YouTube and stuff? Thankfully, our YouTube comments are a little bit nicer these days. For those of us not watching, we just shut our feet.
Shut our feet.
No, and at least these guys are nice. You know what I mean? Like all the comments we get now are like nice in that way. But I just don't understand people who just think like who have the audacity to comment in such ways when it's so easy to sit at your house and be so hateful.
And I'm going to take it to a dark place where I always end up taking things. And Billy,
Lindsay, of course,
absolutely hates it. So I'm going to say,
because I'm rose-colored glasses kind of girl. Like I pretend that world doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Right?
And so you always like to say disclaimer.
Yes,
warning.
disclaimer, warning.
It has a serious impact now.
It
it has a serious impact that we keep seeing in the news headlines every other day, it seems like. And I want to say majority, I don't know if that's factual, but majority young teenage girls.
Yes.
And it is like, people need to realize these words actually hurt. Like, that's a saying for a reason, words hurt. And I think when it's on social media platform where they stay,
yes,
you know, and all these people can see those, you know, hateful words. Like,
absolutely.
People need to like just judge in your head or at the counter with your bestie and leave it at that.
But then that just makes me think that keyboard warriors obviously don't have any friends because they're fucking losers.
Totally.
Which is why they are doing it online, because they don't have anybody to chat it out with.
Yeah, because no normal person would actually be that cruel.
But then that terrifies me in a different way, because there is so much of it. So are they just a whole, like, we're just living in a society of sick people who are like constantly just negative and hateful. It's very depressing. Yeah. Anyway, be better. When we come back from our break, or did you have anything else to add to that?
I was going to say, let's take a break and let's talk about people watching, because that's kind of judging in a nice way for me.
Plus, I also have just like people I judge openly.
Oh, yes.
That I want to talk about, because I think that there is like stuff you can judge openly that is okay.
Totally.
Let's go.
Bill, how exciting that our sponsor is like from your homeland.
Oh my God, totally.
Podrum Food and Liquor. They are your online destination for authentic Balkan, and I feel like you should be saying that word because you've got the cool, sexy like accent. Balkan specialties delivered straight to your door across Australia.
From sweet and savory pantry items to artisanal wine and spirits, each Podrum product embodies the rich cultural tapestry of my Balkan region.
And with nationwide delivery across Australia, enjoying Balkan specialties has never been easier.
And now you can also use the code WINECHATS to receive 10% off when you spend $100. Živjeli.
I just feel like I'm part of your family now. Oh my God, Billy, let's just get through this.
Don't do it, God. Okay, Lindsay, let's do it. Tell me about your people watching. I love people watching. How good's people watching?
Okay, people watching is my jam. No matter where I am, what I'm doing, I will judge people. Not judge, like watch people.
Okay.
And just out of curiosity, not to be a bitch like, ew, like I just like watching people, what they do.
Do you ever make stories about them in your head?
No, I don't play that game.
I play that game. I'm like, that's Susie and she works at an accounting firm.
No, that's lame. I just like to watch them. Add a baby to the mix.
Oh my God.
Okay, so last night, this is perfect timing. I know Billy hates our Instagram. Obviously, we share an Instagram account. Our like explore page? Yeah, explore
like
page.
A discovery
yeah,
page.
Discovery page, whatever, is like pretty much all babies because I cannot get enough of just watching babies.
She went through this really weird stage where she, like our entire discovery feed was about breastfeeding babies.
Love it.
Like she would like get all giddy and like freak out. It's so bizarre.
It's not in a weird way. I get that it can be perceived. I was going to say
weird. It sounds weird. But I get that you were doing it for the loving like feeling that you get because it's like, oh my God, it's so sweet. Because Lindsay loved being pregnant and breastfeeding and like all that. I was more like, get this thing out of me. Let's finish this up.
I loved breastfeeding. So last night I was at my daughter's school Christmas concert.
Oh God.
And so I was sitting beside Cameron, and then beside Cameron was like a family, and they had a little baby. The baby was probably like 4 months.
That poor baby sitting next to Lindsay.
So cute. 4 months old, right?
So fresh.
Super cute.
Fresh, yeah.
So I was like so bummed because I'm trying to watch the baby. So I'm doing like these awkward like head tilts, like side eye looking.
Stop it, you weirdo.
It's so weird. I know. And I get it.
I'm judging you right now.
And I have to judge away. Please judge away. But I actually have to refrain from saying, oh, can I hold your baby? Because I just want to cuddle that baby or just watch them loving their baby. I could do that all day, every day.
I'm so glad we had our babies at the same time. So you had a baby to hold while I was holding my baby because you would be torture.
I wish that we didn't because I would love that right now.
No, I stand by my statement.
No. Okay, so take away the weird baby thing because I get it. It's weird. People watching. Put me in any scene and I could watch people.
Yeah.
Could you do that? You love that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd love, this is why I don't understand cafes that face an industrial area or a car park.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry. When I go and I know that was a really weird statement. When I go and edit, I like to take my little puppy and then her and I go for a little walk and then I sit down in a cafe and I edit. Yeah. But I need to be in a place where I can see stuff happening.
Oh, right. Like happening around. Yeah.
I've been looking around my area for different cafes because I like to just go and try different stuff, right? And then there's some that are like literally facing car parks or facing...
Right.
That's not the kind of people watching I want. I don't want to watch people walk out of their cars and come into the cafe. Like I need to have like a thoroughfare of...
Totally.
So you can just imagine Jenny from the pet store coming to grab her coffee. I give them lives. What I used to do as well is when I used to go walking, I would go for like an hour walk every once in a while. And I would love to like look in people's houses. Right?
My sister and I, this is it's so weird. One of my, I don't want to say fondest because that sounds really like weird.
Look, we're already there. You might as well.
I know.
You might as well take it all the way.
So my sister and I used to live together in Toronto and we lived in an apartment building, but like right next to the street over was like a super rich suburb.
Yeah.
And so we would love to go for walks at nighttime because the lights are on and you can see in their houses and see the people.
I'm so sorry for yelling, but yes, it's when you're doing it at nighttime and you can see inside the houses and you're such a creep outside, but inside it's all lit up and you see people living their lives. Yep. I could not love anything more.
And it was best of both two worlds.
Both of the two worlds, the best of.
For Courtney and I, because number one, people watching, but number two, both her and I love houses, love decor.
Yes, sure.
So you get to see the inside of these beautiful homes and the people. Oh my God, Courtney, let's go back.
Oh, can I come with you guys? That sounds delightful.
You don't like houses.
Fair enough. I do. Well, I do. I just, okay, fair enough. Okay, Lenny, when do you openly judge people?
All the time. What? Oh, I mean, never.
I personally openly judge people who don't shower at night.
Oh, fuck off. I love Billy. She is a fucking whore bag, though. She is bringing this up on purpose because she knows I get like this. This is the problem, people. Okay, if you... No, turn your mic off. I'm going to get this out for the last fucking time. And then we're never bringing it up. And you guys are all witnesses. Okay. If you haven't been following along and you don't know the story, Billy showers at night. I shower
everybody
at the morning.
should.
Shut the fuck up over there. Turn your mic off. Now.
I'm so happy right now.
She's getting the response she wanted, so I should actually...
right?
Okay, I should be... Yes, so what, Bill?
That is the first thing on top of my list. I'm about to cry.
Oh,
and I just knew she was going to freak out. Go on, tell me. But can I just pause before you go into your rant? Mm-hmm. I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, I genuinely, like, if you don't shower the day off yourself, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand that you can just be alive all day and just do the things that you do all day. Get out of your house, get out of your pajamas, go pick up your kids, drop your kids off, blah, 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 and then come home and not shower. That to me, like, I feel like I need to just wash the day off me at night. So, like, legit, if you don't do that at night, ew, you're gross.
Okay,
go on.
Now, my problem about this topic, because we have butt heads on this topic for our whole friendship.
Literally.
Now, the problem is, and what gets my goat about it is like, so Billy is very vocal about it, right? And you're judgy about it. My problem,
actively.
I don't have a problem with it. Shower when you want to shower. My thing is just shower each day.
Whenever, I mean, yes, as a base.
You're not allowed to talk anymore. I'm covering her mic up. So as long as you're showering, that's cool. The thing that gets my goat is that Billy is so judgy about it. She's like, ew, if you don't shower at night, who the fuck cares?
I care.
Who that you care, but you're showering at night.
I have another friend who used to go out to like festivals and just go home and go to sleep, or like go out to the clubs and go home and go to sleep.
Okay.
Yuck.
That's savage. That's gross. I will admit, in the summertime, because it is very humid and gross here in Queensland, I will shower in the morning and at nighttime. But
Lindsay, good.
But in the normal world, I shower in the morning. For me, it works. For me, it wakes me up. For me, I poop in the morning. I want to be clean and fresh in the morning. Okay? When I go to bed at night, I haven't been rolling in filth. I haven't been rolling in a mud pit. If I don't shower at night, I am still okay. It is okay, Billy.
We'll agree to disagree. But I think we can all agree that this has absolutely gotten us the reaction that we wanted.
I have one more point. Shut up over there. Yes, we can agree that you should shower whenever you want to shower, but we should. I'm disagreeing with you that it is an issue. For
it is
you.
100% an issue.
It should not be an issue.
It's,
Just shower
horrible.
when you want to shower.
No, thank you.
Because I could judge you for not showering after you poop in the morning. You go around all day with a dirty bum hole.
It's my
Ew.
bum hole. My bum hole. You don't have your
Gross.
face in it like I have my face in your whole being every day.
What?
But
Oh
the
my
thing is, thankfully, I come now in the morning, so she's already freshly showered. So that hasn't been an issue for us. But we did used to record at night, and that was a bit whiffy, I'm not going to lie. Also because she farts at night. Anyway.
That's another topic coming
That's another
soon.
topic. That's right. Okay, this one we can both judge happily. I
Okay.
think you will be just as passionate about this point.
Oh.
Right?
Oh, God. I don't know if I have any more energy left to be passionate. Yes, go.
When people leave a public toilet and don't wash their hands.
Oh.
Have we talked about this before?
No, I mean, you and I have.
Oh, you and I have, yeah.
There's no words.
What?
How?
Why?
Exactly.
The fuck?
Do you know? Literally no words.
Like, do we even have to say that? Like,
I know. Do you know what? This is Cameron. We went out for family lunch at I don't even remember what restaurant it was. And Cameron told me a story how a person that was working behind the bar
oh, fucking stop it.
didn't just do a pee, was in the cubicle in the men's room. I would assume 90% of the time if a man goes into the cubicle, he's pooping. I would assume.
Yes, because otherwise you're just standing and peeing, whatever.
Yeah,
yes.
at the urinal. Maybe
Yes.
he feels insecure, but
Maybe he has a tiny problem,
totally, which is fine. We're not judging that.
aren't we?
We so are.
Let's be honest.
But he came out of the cubicle and just walked out of the bathroom.
That terrifies me in so many
Yeah.
fucking different ways. A,
Yeah.
absolutely disgusting. But B, that person is now touching.
Yeah.
He is now touching
Yeah.
your drinks.
The lemon's
food.
going into your
The
drink.
lemon!
Yeah.
Stop. Hopefully he's not using hands, he's using little tongs. But
tongs.
still, still, that is literally how you get sick. Like, do we have to? Do we have to explain basic? This is like the keyboard warrior thing. I don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, do we
Yeah.
have to explain basic fucking human rules?
But it
Bacteria?
But and the thing is, okay, I will admit if I'm at home, I mean, even if I'm at home, it doesn't matter. If I poop, I always wash my hands.
Thank you. Good Lord.
Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
But if I pee, I'll admit if I'm at home,
Yes.
there's times I won't wash my hands.
or just give it a little under the
rinse,
water,
whatever.
rinse in it. But that's
Exactly.
again, your place, your space, your pee, your house.
Totally
Different.
Only at home. It doesn't matter what I'm doing in public. I will wash my hands.
1000%.
But like, who wants to do a poo whether you're at home or out in public and not
And then
wash
walk
their hands?
Exactly, because then you're still living with these hands. So there's poo on your hands. There's particles. I don't understand.
I know.
Like, yeah, and that's it. And then you're just gonna what? Like, touch your hair? Like, touch your face? Like,
Yeah,
touch. Ew. Stop it and don't be gross. And teach your kids to wash their hands after using public toilets. The amount of kids I see walking out as well and they don't wash their hands.
no.
What the fuck? Teach your kids better.
Van said to me the other day, he's like, Mom, I won't say his friend's name, but Mom, so-and-so does a poo at school and doesn't wash their hands.
Ew.
I'm like,
Ew.
you need to tell that person that after they do a poo, they really need to wash their hands, especially at school.
Dude, I remember supervising a thing that one of my kids was doing, and I took a whole bunch of girls to the toilet, and as they were leaving, one of them just pops out of the toilet and goes straight outside. I'm like, burp, turn around, wash your hands. What the fuck? So I'm glad we could judge openly on that one together.
Speaking of peeing, I have to pee really bad. Can we wrap this up?
Last one, very quick. When
Oh,
people
yes.
are horrible to their kids in public, but horrible as in like saying really mean stuff to their kids.
Like being right. Okay.
Like when I see people
Yeah.
say
Yes.
really mean stuff to their kids, like not like disciplining them and teaching them rules of life,
Yeah.
but like actively like calling them names,
mean.
and being mean to them.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing it in public, what are you doing at home?
Totally. And I know I've told you this
I was going to
story.
say we've done something about this before.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I've told you guys over earlier this year. I was at the hospital with Van one time.
That's right.
And a mom was the daughter was probably maybe 13.
Yeah.
So at a really tricky age.
Yes.
And the mom was being just downright a bitch to her. Her tone, what she was saying, her mannerisms, everything. And it got to the point where I actually was like, I need to say something to this mom. I'm going to say something. And then I'm like, do I say something? Does it escalate the mom?
Totally. Yeah.
Does it put me into, not danger, but like in an awkward position with my son?
Totally.
And when I didn't say anything, and I felt guilty for not saying anything.
It's kind of a weird world to say stuff to people though.
It is. And
right?
this is why I chose not to.
Yeah.
And even Van, my youngest, who was with me, when we left, he's like, Mommy, that mom scared me so bad. He's like, I'm so glad you are not like her. And he was like,
Not in public anyway.
punch you in the face again. Yeah. And he even was like cuddling into me because he was so scared of her. Like she was so mean.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like that you would say, like that you would treat your children that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that's one I openly judge, but of course, like you never know what people are going through and what this family situation is. But I still feel like quite happy to judge it openly.
Yeah. And I actually to this day feel bad that I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And now that we're talking about it again, I feel like maybe I should have just to maybe.
But again, you're right. Like what would that have achieved? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a tricky thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, listen, what do you judge? Who do you judge? Let's talk about it. And don't be a keyboard warrior. And if you are a keyboard warrior, fuck off.
And whenever you want to shower, just fucking shower each day. Who cares? Don't listen to her.
In the evenings. Okay,
No.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you for joining us for this latest episode of Wine Chats podcast with Bildo and Linda. You can find us on our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And you can listen to us on any favorite podcasting app or watch on YouTube.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, share, review, comment, send us some love. We absolutely love it.
Chat soon. Come on, Lenny. Chat soon.
Chat soon.
Chat soon.
We're not putting this in.
Come on.
Okay, we'll add in chat soon at the end.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, go
okay.
on.
Chat soon.